All right, welcome as we start our tale today. Last week, uh, in the wilds of Asilra, our clan looked like they were trying to make their way back to Nibelheim, um, the civilization they have founded. Hidden away within the forest close to the domain of the River King. Um, Deep within the wood that they have wrested away from an old caretaker and a watcher who fed upon those who would trespass there. Most recently, they have come from Sionis, in which they've adopted quite a few children. And it is this coterie that they found themselves having seen scattered when strange creatures came coming out of the air. Creatures that seemed unusually familiar to Layla. Her memory is scattered and few. Unable to recall everything about her past before she found herself on this world of ground and water and soil. Banding together, they were able to defeat these creatures and thus took themselves to find the scattered children and eventually came to a large home of a giantress who, after some investigation, realized that she had been caring for the child and herself was potentially with child, bearing a relative now of Azariah. Piecing together that, according to her story, she had romance with Azariah's father in his own quest to find things and chase down the wilds. Some of it lining up with what Azariah had found, and some of it contradicting, but everyone essentially agreeing that she had good intentions, at least here. And so our heroes were able to get closer to the various children, and we had a little bit of everyone, except Azariah, got to name one, which they can still do so. So it is with that we are jumping in after we've go ahead and completed the long rest if you haven't, as once again we rise to meet the Syrah morning. Now it has begun to get somewhat colder here as summer is a bit waning and the sun rises. The dew upon the ground outside sparkles and is a brisk cold to a morning that is sure to heat up later. And already, as all of you would come to, your hostess is in and about tending to the large potted stew that has been simmering throughout the night and is dishing out more, mixing it with what looks like some oats in order to get a little more sustenance to you and the children. As you all awaken and have the smell of meat and oat, what would you like to do?
Well, see, I know that one way to get a friend that I have found some time with in our travels, a kid named Chewy. That's his nickname, and the reason why they call him that is as well, he's a little bit bigger than the rest of the kids, and kid likes to eat. Okay,
What's his name again?
Chewy.
Chewy? Okay.
Chewy. So the kid likes to eat. Okay, so he smells that food first thing in the morning. That kid is up and gone, right? And I had, I had what was it called? The sphere and things like for people that wanted to like stay and sleep outside, and other elementary
Tiny
techniques
hut.
so that we could I had the tiny hut so that we could rest in, and he is long gone. I was reading some of my stories, which he is compelled by because he didn't know how to read, and he wanted to learn how to read, and that's how I came to know Chewie over the road. Reading him some of my stories about the Goliath legacy, and some was about magic and foods and teas or coffee, should I say, and different things like that. And as I get up and clean up the rubble and trash and stuff from outside, I will go in and seek the kids and some food, a bowl myself. And I will sit down next to Chewie. And I will, my plan is I want to basically enlist Chewie to help me convince this lady that she should come and help with the kids and help with our community in Nebula.
Okay. Very nice.
Play on some of the motherly heartstrings.
Gotcha. Makes sense. All right. So as you go out to do this, I would say, if this could be a group effort, if everyone's agreed in this, then I would love to see kind of a group challenge. What each of you are going to do to try to get this to be successful.
What is Garrus gonna do? Garrus is gonna act like he's been to this place before already. Nebula. What's it even called?
Nebulheim. Yeah.
Nebulheim. Yeah. Garrus is gonna act like he's been here and come up with some grand stories about Nebulheim, and totally just lie through his teeth. And just use his bullshitting abilities to just try and bullshit her, and just try and lay on the charm, and try and convince her that it's amazing and she needs to go.
Very good. We'll go ahead and get a persuasion check.
Can it be deception?
It could be deception. Yeah, I was going to say our deception. Yeah.
A nat 1, and it re-rolled to an 18, so 25.
Okay. Love it. So, as you are telling and regaling her with stories of glory, most of which the other two looked at are entirely false.
Yeah, and Layla and Azariah, you would recognize that Garrus has no idea what he's talking about because he's never been there.
Right.
So, just trying to lay the charm on.
We're nodding and waving.
Yeah.
So I'll sit down. I'm gonna sit down next to Chewie. Chewie, what do you think about this food? You know, if we convince this woman to join our clan, you could eat it every morning.
Every morning?
Every morning. So what we need to do is, after you eat, of course, just make sure you eat first.
You eat first, and then get her to do this every morning.
Well, so what we're going to do is, I need you to really bring on the neediness of all the inner neediness of a child, and I come there and I try to help you, and I enlist her help, tell her to come over, and you are just 100% better, and I tell her how wonderful she is with children, and how great, you will tell her how great her food is and how great it would be to have her, and we collectively convince her to come.
Okay.
So I'll wait till he's finished eating, and I'll eat as well, and then we'll get up and all right, let's work on reading. Let's pretend you're struggling and go over to like somewhere she's at, and we'll like sit in the corner or whatever, and we like start like working on the reading and some stuff that he like already knows, right? So that when she comes over here to like be this presence, he's like, oh, miraculously reading, So this is our plan.
Perfect. All right. Let's see here. You could do, I guess, a deception or give an intelligence check.
Sure. I'm gonna take one of them fancy inspirations. Yeah, we'll go there. Let's see what intelligence here. Okay, not bad for the first roll. I'll take the first one. 23.
Okay. All right. So it looks like that's where this begins to go. Oh, you are such a quick learner. Good. And what is Layla doing?
Layla is going to. She's gonna having noticed that a few of the kids have started to wander off and play around in the surrounding area. She's gonna go out there and try to round them up, but she's going to do a very bad job of it because the kids are still a little skeptical of her because she's still, she has that off-putting aura with kids. She's not good with kids. So she's going to go out there and try to round them up, but not do very good. and kind of, and the point of this is to so that she sees that they could use somebody that's good at, and some more people that are good at dealing with kids.
Yeah. I would say you can go ahead and give me a wisdom performance or wisdom deception.
Okay. I don't think I get. It's just gonna be a straight wisdom then.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So with your talking from the night as she gets everything together and everyone is eating and rounding up the kids and they're kind of like walking around and you're doing the things you kind of know to do to be extra creepy. She laughs. It seems I may have a place if I come to this Nebuheim you speak of.
Oh, yes, we would love to have you there. It would be amazing. And plus, we could, I don't know, help each other learn things. I'm sure that you can possibly tell us how you made your home.
Indeed. It would be good to be around people. I've not met small folk who would welcome me, though. Those on the islands, even those related to the giants, weren't necessarily hospitable. You find your people more so?
Well, you look at the ragtag team of us three. They've welcomed us and trusted us to be not only a part of them, but leaders.
Indeed. Then each of you tell me, truthfully, what does this clan mean to you?
It means I have an opportunity to teach and grow others and give them a place safely to be themselves.
She looks at the other two of you.
It is my family. So, everything.
This clan means opportunity. It means possibility and potential and unity and friendship. It means all these things and more.
I see. And yes, I will come with you. That would be my pleasure. Thank you.
No, thank you. I figured it wasn't an easy decision. But we're not too far from here, and we can always come back and just let us know what we can load up for you that you need, and we'll get going whenever you're ready.
I looks around. Indeed. Everything will pack up nice. I have my club. Get enough to eat, and we will meet outside.
Shoot, yeah. I mean, I'll start helping getting the kids ready and all this stuff, and doing what the lady says. Okay.
Very good.
Yep. I'm chowing down. I will not pass up a free meal.
Very good. So eating on all of that. Anything in particular before you all get outside?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I just want to make sure she brings that big ass club.
She is. All right. Then you and the children come outside as she exits, and she turns and begins mumbling a little bit to herself, and especially Azariah, but all of you, and Garrus too, you recognize this as runes that have been etched into the side begin to lightly glow. And then she ends with a whistle as it looks like the house begins to collapse and roll into itself.
What the fuck?
And you see it like rolling and rolling until it appears to be a bundle of logs that is roughly 10 feet in diameter.
Whoa.
And she
That's amazing.
lifts it up, puts it up on her shoulder with a little bit of a grunt. Rah! Woof! I haven't done this in 20 years. Ah.
Well, I couldn't tell. That was amazing.
Do be careful.
Yes. Everything's here. But we still won't be able to unroll it till we get to where we need to be. It's I can only do that once a year.
Well, we definitely plan to have you longer than a year, and hopefully longer than 20.
Now start that trick.
Well, do you think you could teach that again?
Just kind of thinks. Oh, maybe. I'd have to remember. It takes a while to make a place like this, but it's possible.
Very well. I look at Layla. I kind of whisper over to him. Do you think that Garrus is going to be freaked out by the talking mushroom?
If it is big enough to talk again, probably.
It has been a little bit of time. I've seen mushrooms grow on forgotten things quicker than people come back home when they say see you in a jiffy.
Yes, but it is not a normal mushroom. So either it will be much bigger than we could imagine, or it could still be very small.
That's true.
But whenever it does have its first conversation with him, it will likely be amusing.
I think I'm ready to go back home and maybe see if I can bolster some research and give our people some hope. And it's been a few months, so at least 2.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
So, I'm definitely ready to be back in my own pillow and my own trinkets.
Yeah, I never did understand why you didn't just take your pillow with. It's not like it's a big item. I feel like that's something you could easily stick into your pack. I mean, that's what I did with mine.
I've already lost one pillow. I'm not losing another one.
I mean, we do a lot of traveling. I feel like just a little bit of home could make it nice.
That's why I bring all of you in my travels. Now, Garrus, when we get there, we'll have to obviously introduce you to different sorts of people. I'd say that's away from her, so I can keep up your little facade.
Yep.
But you're honestly able to contribute any way you see fit. So, if you have any ideas for resources or buildings you want to erect, just let us know.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the place.
We just got to find it. Which we'll be able to find it. We know we're looking for it. Just people that don't know really where it is, they won't be able to find it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got a way of finding our way back there.
Yeah, for sure.
We know where we're going.
That's good.
Just talk to the talking tree. Find the talking tree.
Okay.
Indeed. You don't have to talking to anymore. They became another.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
What happened to the talking tree again?
They were an elf.
Oh,
Yeah, they got out of the curse.
that's right. Okay.
Okay, so as you proceed south, then you part of the wood here that you begin to come upon, you can see places as you're still north from your area. Has what looks like this almost slime and sticky substance that seems to go between the trees, high in the air. And it seems to, when you look at it, the way that it would spread and the way you're going, you can essentially fully bypass it. And it looks like it has come from what would be northeast of Nebulheim.
Okay.
But it stretches out and seems to maybe have come this way or been strewn from that direction.
Wait, so it's within the trees, but not connected to the trees, just within.
It's
them?
connected from like tree to tree,
Oh, okay.
and it stretches back. And so you
Gotcha.
see this large section of wood that has this substance, and you seem to be at the edges of it.
Can I check it out a little bit? Does it seem like it's a spiderwebby material?
It's not spiderwebby, but you can go and give me investigation if you'd like.
Okay. 15.
All right. With 15, you the substance has the appearance almost of almost like a type of honey, like a very thick concoction. But seems a little more slimy, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, Layla goes over there to a section. I wanted to kind of do my own tests. I love putting things in vials. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over there with my familiar and put on a glove. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to get a little bit on my gloved finger. I'm going to do a sniff test. I'm going to have my familiar do a lick test. And we're going to try to determine what the fuck this is.
Okay.
What does it smell like? Does it smell like honey?
Yeah, the smell is a little off-putting. It seems like I guess it would be like extremely earthy.
Oh, like
and
bad cabbage?
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Very bad cabbage feel.
Interesting. Okay. But we can't, even I can't really determine more than what Layla knows from, my sniffs and licks.
Yeah, what was the check?
Oh, I didn't roll in. I didn't know if you wanted me to roll a perception.
Sorry, go ahead and give me investigation. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Oh, baby. A natural 20 for 29.
Nice. So, the natural 20, it is almost like a type of resin that seems to be naturally made organically, very much like what you've observed in like wasps and bees.
Okay, so I don't think it's from a plant.
Correct.
I think it's from an insect of some sort.
Yeah, but this is a huge amount. It's thick strands.
Right. I think this is from some large insect. Layla, is this familiar to you at all?
I mean, I guess I already inspected it. Would I have any familiarity with it, or no?
No, you've not seen something precisely like this before. No.
I can't say that I have.
Believed it came from the northeast. I will just add it to our laundry list of things to do.
So you are taking kind of the sample here. You, I would say, Azariah, about 60 feet in, you can see a form moving through the branches, so it's hard to get a full, clean view. But Speen has a carapace that's iridescent blue with a gold abdomen and these lower legs and what looks like wings, insectoid.
How big is this figure?
About 4 feet.
Okay.
And they are coming, their wings kind of stretch out and mostly seem to control a fall as they take some of these strands of this resin down and are forming it into shapes and structures, and are trying to like get it to be more taut and to hang in a certain direction. And then they kind of climb up once more, stringing this around the trees, wrapping the resin, producing it, and then leaping and falling to another tree, slowly gliding.
I will point this being out to Layla. You said it's about 60, 80 feet away, correct?
Yep.
Do you see that, Layla? There's a creature over there. It seems to be manipulating this material.
As he points it out, I'll take a look. Does this creature jog any memories?
I would say no.
No?
This doesn't seem to be extra planar or anything like that.
It does not appear to be from where I am from.
Do you want to present yourself as a friend and we'll back you up?
You know I'm not great at talking.
Yeah. And we're supposed to rely on Garrus not to be hostile towards this creature. Garrus, do you see this?
Yes, I see it. Why don't we just go around?
Oh, yeah, you sneak around, and we'll try not to make a commotion.
It seems to be ignoring us. It doesn't seem to be paying any attention.
Perhaps also. What was the giantess's name?
This is Hegel?
Yeah.
Hegel?
Yeah.
Okay. Hegel, could you watch the kids right here for a little bit? We are going to go investigate a creature.
Yes, I will. I'll move them further south and wait for you there, away from this.
Okay. So, Garrus, you try to loop around and stay hidden.
Yeah.
Perhaps me and Azariah will approach from the front cautiously, not necessarily sneaking, but not exactly being obnoxious.
Yeah, and Garrus will nod and start moving between the trees and sneaking in closer. And as I'm sneaking, I'm going to be keeping an eye on this creature, but also looking out for more creatures, seeing if it's alone or if there are more like it.
Yeah, let's do a stealth and then a perception.
Mm, 23 for the stealth. Dirty 20 for perception.
Okay. So, as you are, as you approach, carefully trying to get a little closer to them, being quiet, avoiding the strands of this. About 40 feet within here, you you see a what looks like a tabaxi, a catfolk humanoid that is lightly wrapped in this resin liquid. Their eyes are open. And they their eyeballs are kind of like darting, but it looks like otherwise they're unable to move. Due to you trying to remain hidden, they don't see you. As you can see that there are puncture wounds on their body.
Okay. Seeing this, I'm gonna stop and make sure that I can see my friends.
Yeah, you can see them back, and this far in you can see there are 5 other that look similar to this creature, and you see another one. So with your perception, you will see 2 other ones actually. Both having wings that look more golden. With blue abdomens and carapaces.
All right, I'm gonna go back to my friends and quietly kind of tour with them and let them know what I've seen. There's more of them, and it seems like they've taken captives. I think we need to deal with this. Is this close to Nebulheim?
Yeah, I mean, it has to be within at least a day or two.
Yeah, you basically have 1 more day's travel, and this is sort of the resin is spreading a little more towards Nebulheim.
Then I think we need to deal with this. These creatures seem to be predatory. They seem to eat humanoids.
Very well. I guess we should have a little sneakier, huh? As
Guess we won't be inviting them to dinner this evening.
No, I don't think there's any talking to these beasts. They're bugs.
Well, we could still invite them to dinner. Maybe they're tasty.
I don't think I want to eat one, but we'll see.
I think you might also find that just what the creature appears to be does not mean that you cannot have a conversation with them.
That's very true, but there was a tabaxi that was all cocooned up and looked like it had been fed on. It doesn't seem like something that would be willing to talk. That's just my gut.
What say you, Layla?
Like I said, let's get a little sneakier and see how close we can get. before it notices us.
I will go with that direction. Shall we get the worker one that seems to be doing all the mending?
There were two that looked like they were different. They were fancier looking.
Or should we go to the fancier ones? I kind of vote for the fancy ones.
I think we should stick to the flanks and stick to the outside and not put ourselves in the middle.
Oh, the fancy ones are right in the thick of it. Okay. Maybe we can pick off the little ones. Maybe even get something out of them.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Oh, sneak into the guy mending this resin stuff things.
Okay. So you're sneaking together. You can give me a group stealth check.
I'm gonna shift my carapace to, or the tattoos on my skin and my skin tone switches a little bit, to give myself advantage on my stealth check.
I got a 23.
Nice.
I got a 15.
I got a 17.
Okay. Right, in that case, you all proceed closer, and so you're trying to get closer to just the small one flying,
Yeah.
flowing around. Moving very much up on that one, you now very close can hear the wings that do kind of move and buzz, and you can see more of them as well as of these others. Some you see now have bows strapped to their back, though most simply are claw and stinger. In addition, from now deeper within, you can see about 500 feet from your position where this somewhat liquidy resin structure has become hard, and you see the beginning of a hive, or really the outer section of one that's being expanded. The roof is solid and comes just below the tops of the trees, as if to purposely hide beneath the canopy. It rises about 15 feet.
Man, I thought that we asked our girl if anything weird was happening. This is happening a day away.
So doesn't travel that far?
No, it's all good. It's this is interesting. Shit.
Azariah, you wanna light us off with a fireball?
Yeah. I was actually interested to see how.
I would say the structure looks like it might be like 1,000 feet wide.
Right. Yeah. It seems like it's huge, like a huge thing. I wanted to know how fire did react to this, because some resins act very violently with fire, while some not so much. Shoot. I mean, do I want to just explode stuff right away?
As you're here now, you begin understanding a buzzing that's in your brain.
Mm.
It's not quite coming from your ears.
Mm.
It has like odd tones, but doesn't stop or take a break.
Like something's communicating type deal, or something just like it's like a frequency, I guess.
Probably a combination of both, I'd say. That's how
Okay.
you'd understand this.
Well, I know that, one thing about insects and hives is that they usually have a queen. And there are it's very usually difficult to get insects to move out of their home and hive and expose the queen unless they feel like their hive is at danger. Or there's another way. You could actually convince the hive that the queen is the enemy. That's another way. I watch a lot of insect videos. What I'm thinking, Layla, do you know much about pheromones?
No?
Well, we all have them, humans and giants and even insects and other creatures. And usually they're a way to communicate or display different things without even saying a word.
So is it like my telepathy?
Yeah, I would say you sense it that way, and I would say, Layla, you hear it's like a song, layered and you don't quite understand it, but you can tell it's thick with information. As if it is coming from a creature and is then being changed and altered by all the creatures that it's meant to go to and being layered upon.
They're being instructed by someone or something. It's almost like a person is singing on one side of the town and then the person on the other is it just his neighbor starts singing it, and so on and so forth, almost. And eventually the whole town is. That's what it sounds like they're doing right now.
Do you think you have the capability to change the song?
I do not know. I've never tried singing. Much less singing just inside my head before. That's normally Nala's thing.
Truly.
As you are here and hiding, you see the ones that have like the very small, most vestigial wings that were used to glide. The drones are carrying. There's a group of 5 that you can see are carrying 3 humanoid bodies in the distance and taking them into the hive.
We should probably try to get in, because those could be our villagers.
I would hope someone would have gotten.
I mean, if you want, I could maybe try to push my influence onto them, but I'm not exactly great at that stuff. See if I could get them under my control, if they are, if it was to work that way, but I do not feel very confident in my abilities to do so. So, do we want to just go in? Or do you want me to try and take over, so to speak? Well, and the person I was talking to is gone.
Yeah. The vision here too, as you are now very close, you are seeing there's a very large horde of them. There are many. Even going in and out, there's squads of 20 to 30.
That is a lot of them.
That is a lot. Maybe we should go and get help.
From who? The children?
No, I don't know, but this is a lot.
We can't get to the village. Can we?
You can.
Okay.
This isn't in the way. This seems to be coming from a different direction, right? So
Okay.
the feel is that it's potentially spreading towards the village.
Okay.
But again, you're about a day, which is a significant amount of distance, but that's like 20 miles, right? So
Yeah. Well, so it seems like we've got three options. One, I try to take over the song going around, which I don't feel confident in doing, but we'll do it if you guys think that is the best option. Option 2, we go in there, try to take care of the problem here and now, just the three of us. Or 3, we head to the village and come back with some reinforcements.
I think we should get reinforcements. This looks like a lot.
Yes, I think just numbers wise, that would make a lot of sense.
Sorry about that. I tried to talk and it just was not liking me. Well, my suggestion was, it's definitely not prudent to do. If some of our clan members could be in here, it's not prudent to just throw out an explosion uneducatedly. I think there could be some merit in you trying to overtake the song. I don't know if there's anything Garrison and I could do to help you.
Yeah, my guess is if I try to do that, they will very quickly catch on and find me.
Right. Yeah, if you fail, then we're in a fight for sure. And then, my internet is weird. My internet kicked me out. So, but
weird.
Yeah, my internet just shut off. That's why I went out. It was weird. But my suggestion then, if we do go back to the clan and come back, it has to be a hey, hi, let's go, and right away, because this is a problem that needs to take care of. And even so, I think that if we do come back, it would be smart of us to at least try to do the song.
Yes, it's just I don't think it would be wise necessarily to do it right now when we don't have any backup.
Right. No, I get it. And in two there's a few ways, if you guys want to talk about it, right? I think it would be very hard to try to find the queen and have them expose whoever is controlling them right away. but if we utilize some of the gardens that were created at Nebulheim, and maybe we could find things like citronella or mint or different things that insects don't like, and maybe you just got to get a lot of it for big insects, and so we just rub that all over our bodies, and next thing you know, it's a bug's life. What?
Are those? Do we have those plants in the gardens? I mean, I tend the gardens quite a bit, and I don't remember.
I feel like mint's something we definitely have to have. If you don't have any type of mint, you're fucking up. Now, I don't expect everyone to have citronella. Like that's not like
I mean, I'm the one typically. I guess would it be in the garden or in the fields? Because those are two separate things. I work in the gardens. If it's in the fields, then I probably wouldn't measure it, but I also feel like perhaps mint is something. The way you're making it sounds like I probably would not like these plants.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you are like, I don't know if you're adverse to all the things that people, that insects would be, into, like, I don't know if like you can't have salty things, like if you like, I don't know how that works. Right? Hey. I've seen some cricks in your exoskeleton there. No, I'm just kidding. But so I think though, make like there's also like wild mint, like that's not too hard.
No, I was
no,
sure
you're
probably do. I'm just trying to play it off here.
But I guess I was thinking, because I didn't know it was your. I thought someone else did the garden, but it was
no.
I guess. But yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, let's do that then. Let's go back and regroup and try to like gather what we can quickly. Because otherwise we're feeding you a whole bunch of royal jelly, and you're gonna be the queen. Just imagine having a whole army of beings to do your bidding. Yeah, against your nemesis, who's gonna eventually come and
nightmare.
Right, exactly. So you might need an army. You say he's so scary, you might need an army. Like, this is your chance.
I mean, he has one, apparently.
All right, well, exactly. So you better start recruiting. You better start putting out billboard advertisements, getting people. Get the kids straight out of higher school.
Okay. Are you built? Do you have a school built? Are we building a school in the village?
No. We got to go to the other villages.
Okay. Anyway, so are we going? What is the plan? Village,
gather stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got to get the kids back, right? Let's get village, get the kids back. Get them settled. Very quickly. Tell them what the situation is. Grab things that we think maybe have adverse effect to insects, and then we go back with a small brigade and try to defeat who we can. But I think, like I said, first approach is try to, maybe I can, do a quick read and go to the library, see if I can find anything, or research with the people that are there. Like, do I think that it's possible to just feed you some type of magic jelly that would make you a royal in these people's eyes, and they'll have to kill their queen because the new queen is getting the sufficient diet to take over the hive? And because that would be cool, for one. Hello, this is a game. And I don't know about you, but I like being a queen bee of an army. That sounds fun. But not every story is a choose your own adventure. So I just want to see if we can at least find more information that could help us, I guess, bolster, I guess, our options that we have,
Yes. Either way, we are going to try to regroup with Hegel, And Garrus, wherever the hell he ran off to, he was here a second ago. The dude just disappears into nothing
Yeah.
sometimes.
So is the idea that you're, and I just want to be clear, you are leaving because there's the Tabaxi
Yeah.
past, and then there's these. You're just letting them be gone to their fate.
Well, I guess do we think there's a chance we can get to one of the captives without getting
So the one
caught?
captive you passed over, that was the Tabaxi.
Okay.
Was there?
Versus
But
The other
was
ones, because again,
They're
I like
hardened,
I-
right?
they're not hardened yet.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like
It was
in the
thicker.
hardened
It
resin.
was
Okay.
thicker, but it was.
Gotcha.
The other ones they are taking into the hive.
Alright,
I would say
those
still.
ones are
I would
gone.
say still actively, because I like to give a little bit of forgiveness in the discussions.
No, I got you.
Um,
I got you.
so, but
I'd
if
say-
you and you don't necessarily have to, because it could result, but it just depends on what your plan is.
Right.
Okay, so the Tabaxi we can get to with minimal risk. It sounds like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab the Tabaxi.
Yeah, cut something away. And then maybe, Layla, we could. I don't really like to hurt nature much, but maybe we should start a fire with the resin and cause some commotion while we make our escape.
I mean, if you want to do that, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not. You do you. I think I will prioritize getting this sticky little kitty away.
All right.
Does that sound like a plan? I will.
Let's do it.
I grab the cat. You do what you want to do, but
yes.
try not to get too much attention.
No. I want to start something small. Maybe just get some of the resin
mean-
to fall down on a little, maybe a start of a camp. What would seem like a campfire, and
Yes, I mean the cat is literally covered in it. If you want to do experiments, I think that would be a good idea. We could, get it from him.
well, let's get them out if we can. Then are you just going to go with your bare hands? Are you gonna change forms? I mean, he seems to be able to handle it with his
I mean,
exoskeleton.
I can. I'll do just my hands. I think I'll switch my hands to the three-fingered variety here. So like basically, not even quite the elbow, but forearm down. I'll shift to bug hands and see if I can get the sticky little kitty.
Okay. I think since you're using bug hands, I will give the sleight of hand with advantage.
All right. Can I cast guidance on myself?
It's a bonus action, right?
No, it's full action to do guidance.
Oh yeah.
But you can do it before. I would just say, why don't you both give me another stealth check here?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh,
14.
Oh, 22. That was almost very bad.
So I
It
would,
was teetering between the 2 and the 20 for a second.
so I'll take the average here as Layla, you see. You can. Why don't you describe things that you see as Araya doing that you're like, no, insect people are going to definitely notice you. You need to do. You correct them.
I'm assuming he's gonna start. I kind of imagine that he's just getting a little ahead of himself and he's trying to inspect it before I even have the cat away. So he's like going over to it, or like trying to inspect something else nearby that would, affect the webs kind of in a roundabout way.
Mm. And it definitely wasn't my nervous tapping of my hand, my the toes on the ground, just tapping the ground like, oh my god. gosh, is she gonna do it? But yeah, I back away and I try to stand still.
All right, then give me that sleight of hand check with advantage on that D4.
Okay. I don't think the D4 is going to help.
Man,
Nope,
what'd you
it's
roll with
8.
advantage? Oh no!
Yeah, I rolled 2 terrible numbers with advantage.
Sick.
Oh, can we use the lower DC? Would that help? From
That
chat?
is 1 lower DC is not going to get you to 8.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 5. I rolled a
Oof.
3 and a 5 on my D20s there.
Nice.
So as I'm kind of trying to pry it away, I there's a slightly hardened part that I wasn't expecting, and my hand kind of slips, and I hit the string. I'm assuming because I've failed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I
it's kinda-
failed.
You do, and you kind of pull, and I'll say you pull it off because it's not that hard to do, but it like plops down, and you see it vibrate and hit, and like the resin streams around all, and this buzzing your brains. That's now becoming a migraine headache in there. Shifts dramatically, becomes intense, and now from about 80 feet away you see one with a bow about 60 feet from the ground, and 30 feet below them a group of 4 that are now upkeepable fully flight that are
Fuck.
coming forward.
Fuck,
So,
fuck, fuck,
what do you
fuck.
want to do?
Okay, so
So they are
it-
essentially out of it, but
Okay.
they look. Their eyes are darting, and there's almost like a vibration in their throat, but they can't seem to move.
Okay, so do I think if I freeze this, I could just, hit it, break it, and he'll be okay? Or is he going to also shatter? Like, it's not going to, like, his body temperature is not frozen, right? He's of normal temperature, so it should only freeze the resin, right?
Yeah, and you get the feeling they're kind of free from it at this point,
Okay,
because the check was really to like get it out without alerting the hive.
gotcha,
Yeah.
Right?
gotcha,
'Cause
gotcha.
it's not that like hard to get them out. So,
Okay.
but it's enough. It mostly kind of like kept them still, and now you can kind of see there's something probably in their bloodstream that's
Oh, like a
preventing them from
poison or
moving.
something. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have. Ooh.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, well, go through the good old spell list of spells.
I mean, I've got a thing. I'm not sure if it will do it.
Oh, fuck it. All right. So those 4 things are flying out together, right? Do we see them?
Yeah.
All right. If I have time for an action, I'm gonna cast Aura of Purity.
Okay. And what's that do?
So each non-hostile creature in the aura, which is 30-foot radius on me, can't become diseased, has resistance to poison damage, and has advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the following conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned.
Okay.
So
I
if he
think, yeah.
gets to make saving throws to get out of it, he should have a good chance of getting out of it. Hopefully, if it doesn't just immediately get rid of it.
Yeah, and he can't get tetanus because no diseases, so good for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Since we're saving a kitty, I'm gonna go ahead and pet my kitty right now.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, I would say with this, as you're getting them out, what does your aura look like as it comes out?
It's definitely gonna be kind of just like a mini night sky that originates out for me, and so kind of all within that 30-foot area, it almost looks like there's just some small constellations just kind of randomly slowly moving around.
Okay. So the aura, and I'll say for this, it tends to all imbue directly into this being. Indicate this might not be how it works in a combat if you get affected by this effect, but for the purpose of this narrative, it imbues them as a as she kind of blinks and goes, "All right, we gotta get out of here."
This what you're trying to do. Can you walk now, or is that still not possible?
And she kind of shakily stands up because she's still heavily wounded.
No, forget that. Can you fight? And I hand on my health potion, my only one.
She'll drink. More will come. We'll be surrounded.
Hence, that is why I asked if you could run. I think it is time we run.
Well-
I'll also quickly realize that my hands are still bug, and I'll kind of try to tuck them away real quick.
Can I attack the environment without initiative?
I'll give you something here because we
Okay.
did a little bit.
Okay, I just wanted to fireball the most concentrated part of resin that's like super far away from us, since fireball is like 300 feet or 150. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. So like 150 feet away in the trees or whatever, I want to get a concentrated sphere around a whole bunch of resin and all that. And that, if I can see, doesn't have people. If it does, rest in peace. I'm sorry, I love you. And kind of get like a fire started. Maybe it would, get the, not the workers, but the sentinels or whatever to get into another problem. So, or solve
Yeah,
another
sure. You light that off, and you can see now there's more buzzing that begins to happen. The 5 that kind of noticed, really the 6 that noticed this, are still right on the way. Let us get some initiative.
No. 6. I thought there was 4. Oh yeah. Are you doing initiative or you want?
Roll it for now because I'm
Okay.
doing the other deal. Yeah.
17.
I rolled a real lot better in real life. God dang it. Not much better. Only 4 points.
Okay. Man, poor Garrus. Where's our friend?
Yeah. I was gonna say, if there's anything I can expect, I can always expect me and Ryan being the last ones fucking some shit up.
All right. So the one that is up, they take as they're buzzing incessantly, take off a knock an arrow, aims at Layla, and fires 2 that look like they're made in this hardened resin form. We've got a 23 to hit and a 25 to hit.
Alright. I'll just take them for now.
Got it. First one into your own carapace for 12 piercing damage. And the second for 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
They're insects. They better be in a swarm, damn it.
So the archer one is staying 30 feet above the grouping of the other 5.
Okay.
And they, in fact, are they. For the purposes of this, they actually, two of them occupy the same space at a time. So they are swarming in that sense.
Fair enough.
And yeah, with this, they're coming in and yeah, they have a large fly. So they fly up, and these three are flying up to Azariah. And each one's going to first attack with claw, then attack with their stinger.
Tell them there's a fire over there, and I'll run away.
You see others are moving towards the fire. This is the squad
No,
on you.
I know. I'm just like laughing.
All right, that's a dirty 20.
The Spanish Inquisition. No. I've read Crimson Shield comes up.
Nice. Then a stinger for a natural 20.
I'll go ahead and use my reaction to give that one disadvantage. My Ward of Shadows.
For a miss.
Ultimate Nana Boo Boo.
All right, another claw coming in for 26.
That hit.
And let me do the stinger for the heck of it for only a 17. So the claw will get you for 12 slashing damage. And another claw here. 19, that misses. And a new stinger for 14. All right. Then Layla.
Oh, I just realized I have to make a couple concentration saves real quick. Good. And good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go with bonus action spiritual weapon at. Let's see here. Let's just go with a second. So I'll cast that and swing at. I'll cast it out at the one that was shooting arrows at me. And swing at it with an 18 to hit.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay. So. Okay, well, I need to roll a second d8 here. So 10 damage on that one. And then I'll go ahead and toll the dead at that same one. So a wisdom save.
All right. Six.
That is a fail, and it is damaged. So d12s, not d8s. For 18.
All right. All right, then that the other two warriors are coming down to Azariah. Got the claw for a 29.
That hit. Oof, ouch.
Sorry. That would have been. Still gonna. What's your current AC?
23.
Okay, so that's still gonna make it. That is 10 slashing damage. I'm gonna do our stinger. Ooh, for a net 20.
Nice.
Ward of Shadows again.
Got it. For 23.
I'll hit it.
But it's not a natural 20.
It's
so.
true.
go.
That is 11 piercing. I need a con save as it comes into your chest.
In my chest. Oh, is it is it magical or no? If not, I can actually.
Well, also,
never
I
mind.
do. They're still in my aura, which I do still have going.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Any of
if
that's
it's
gonna
against
help.
any of the effects, blinded,
Yeah,
charmed, deafened.
this is again. Well, technically, is
oh.
against poisoned.
Okay, first.
Okay,
It's,
so yes.
poison is one of them. So
Yep.
I rolled an 8 anyway. So
Even with advantage.
yeah, it sucked. It was like a 3 and a 4.
All right, then
I
you
did
are
not.
poisoned and paralyzed.
Sick.
Next one here. Ooh, well, it doesn't really matter. It's a hit for a nat 20.
Yeah, it's an advantage.
It's going to be crit
Yeah.
regardless.
Yep.
But that is 16 slashing. Then again for the stinger for a hit on the 26. So crits. For 14 piercing. All right. As it is your turn, you can make a con save at the end of your turn.
All right. Blessed be all the powers. You know what? Let's do. Oh, I get advantage because I'm in the aura. Okay. God damn! I rolled a 12.
All right. Unfortunately, does not make it. DC is 13.
It'd be like that. Can we? Can we lower the DC now?
Yeah, you save.
Woo!
There we go. Perfect. And then
I was frozen. I'm stuck. I'm dead. I'm alive again.
okay, as she now looks out here and you see your Drexy friend kind of like trying to look at what can happen, and she looks at Azariah and puts out her hands, breathes, and will send a heal for 70 HP.
Damn. Good thing we saved her.
God damn. Heal?
It just showed you up, brother.
Yeah.
Let's see. Coughs a bit.
Shit, I'm coughing too. We both coughing.
I'm not even sure if I can cast. Okay, I can cast heal.
Yeah.
Just say,
You
yeah,
can
you
now.
can.
Just now.
Well, I
Just-
wasn't sure because of the last session was the first time I had level 6 spell slots, which is what it is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Two
you can see she's
sessions
exhausted.
prior, I
She's
wouldn't have
using a
been
lot
able
of what
to.
she's able to use, but she did have one of those on her, and as she does it, she looks like, "Are we running?"
yes.
she said yes.
She will quickly move 40 feet away, looking back, very much like, "I don't want to leave you. We said we're going, yes?" With that, seeing their prey run, the archer up top begins firing. It's going to throw to 21's going to hit her, as will a 24. For a total of 32 damage. And in her weakened state, she goes unconscious.
Damn.
All right. I've got the warriors here.
If I put her in my backpack, does she count as my inventory so I can travel with her in Dimension Door?
See, I got a nat 20. And the rest miss Azariah. So it would be 11 piercing total. Then Layla.
Okay. I can't. They are 40 feet away from me, so I can't use my cure wounds. So I will move the 30 feet, my 30 feet away. Actually, you got hurt too, didn't you, Azariah?
I just got healed. I'm back up to full. So.
Oh, okay. Then
Well, I got hurt just now, but don't worry about me.
yeah. Well, because if you were still majorly hurt, I was going to do mass cure wounds, but I'm not. I'll just do. I don't have healing word prepared because I normally am closer to people.
Well, fair. Dude, you would know that Azariah, through his teaching, his like what he's learned and things with magic, he knows healing word at all times. So
Okay. Then I'll use my bonus action to whack at the archer with my spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Does a 12 hit?
That does not. Its
All
carapace
right.
resists.
Alright. So then action. Let's go with I have a thing, don't I? I'm trying to remember all of my spells. I don't. That's not it. I guess I will just use my action to cast. Oh, that's a Spirit Guardians.
hey,
No, never mind. I have concentration going already. Never mind.
no.
All
Cass,
of my
get the
stuff-
fuck away.
Pretty. Well, I don't want to drop my aura of purity.
Right,
'Cause
no, I
that
get it.
is-
Right now, it's helping for sure.
Yes. Ooh, I can do. That's not. Alright. Let's do this then. How many of them are there?
6 total.
Okay, so let's go with 5 of them. Have them make a con save as I cast blindness, deafness on them.
Ooh, very nice.
Specifically, blindness.
Got it.
So I'll go with the archer and then the 4 closest
What's the
ones.
DC?
17 con.
Okay. How far is the blindness toughness range?
I guess I'll do this before I run away. It's 30 feet, so I think I
Okay,
can't get
the archer's too far away.
Okay, so then I'll just get the 5 ones.
I had said
and
they're
then I'll
60 feet in the air, at least.
Yeah,
They're
yes,
way
yes.
off shooting.
run. I
So
thought it was fine. That's okay.
DC
No,
is what?
17 for all of the just warriors nearby.
Okay. All right. That is. Actually, yeah, that is 4 out of 5.
All right. So 4 out of 5 of them are blind.
Good. What does this look like?
So I have some stars still going around. What you'll see is 5 sets of them basically start to glow really brightly, and then they shoot at the eyes of each of the ones that I targeted, and it hits 4 of them.
Nice.
And the stars kind of linger right over their eyes as they like try to get at it, but they're not moving.
Okay, then that's only a 15 and 10 as they blindly swing at Azariah.
Well, shoot. Okay. It's my turn. I'm alive. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I just didn't make sure. All right. I run away. I run first. No question asked. Because I have to run away to do what I want to do.
All right. With this, her being up, and them being blinded, some arrows will come over.
Well, what I was gonna do, I guess I was gonna run 30 feet and then try to do something to them.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I was gonna do a circle of Scarlet on them, and that should get the archer as well.
Okay. Yeah, what's a Circle of Scarlet do?
It is a 15-foot radius, 100-foot cylinder centered on a point I choose.
Okay.
As I gather the essence and power of life force in my little gem atop my staff, I'm gonna use that to fuel my spell. And as this crimson cylinder erupts from the ground, and I need them to do a Constitution saving throw.
All right. All right. High 17.
I think they're okay. The 17 is the DC.
Okay.
So everyone else that failed, how many failed? So I know.
5.
Okay, so the 5 that failed need to roll 4 hit dice of their own and take additional necrotic damage.
Oh, nice.
The base necrotic damage is 24.
Nice.
And then I get 5 temporary hit points for each one that failed. Thank you.
You said 24 is the base?
Yeah, 24 is the base.
Okay, so that's 30. 42.
Nice.
Okay, in that case, then there is much retreating as you all will safely make it out of the woods and away from this. You see the flames being out, but you can hear in the song now this type of like drumming and a gathering as if forces are being made, possibly to pursue should you stay nearby. But the song of war has begun.
Us too, brother. Oh, man.
In that case, moving quickly with them, you catch up in about an hour with Hegel. She looks, oh, it's like your father in a mess.
We try to help those in need when we can. If that lands me in the guts of another, and I guess in guts I'll be.
Kind of laughs. She begins to kind of wipe you off and starts telling the kids how to best do a lot of this. We shouldn't stay here long, then we need to be moving.
We do. We ran into a hive of some sort. These animals, and start to describe the winged golden creatures and various sorts, workers and sentinels, and different aspects, and what they seem to be. I'd also describe this resin that's in the trees and the buzzing in our ears. It seems like they're spreading quickly, and they know we're here. And they seek to attack, I'm sure.
She looks
Could
down.
I have
That's not
retroactively, while I was taking the tabaxi out, grabbed a handful of the resin stuff to bring with us?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a little bit in a while, but yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to handful, do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, got a handful of resin for you.
Thank you.
That does remind me. Well, it reminds me too. One, as soon as I've got a free action, I'm going to transform my hands back to human hands. And two, ask the tabaxi their name.
You ask it, and she'll look at you almost as if she's contemplating. Let's see. Looks at all of you. Looks a little distrusting.
My name is Lela Starborn. This is Azariah. We come from a nearby village. If you would like to come with, feel free. We are going to gather. We have numerous warriors there who we are planning to round up and bring with us to attack the bugs again.
Yes. Oh, of course. Sorry. I've been through a lot. My name is Katrin. Katrin Fesmar. I would be glad to accept your aid at this time.
And we will gladly accept yours as well if you wish to join us in our attack on the hive. If not, you feel free to stay in the village until you are healthy, and if you want to stay, that you are more than welcome, or you can be on your way. It is up to you. We just did not. It would not be right for us to just leave you in that state when we had the opportunity to help.
And she stares. Of course. Of course. I would. I'll think about it. That was a fairly harrowing experience. But I would be glad to at least help all of us get back with what good I am. I'm quite tired.
Understandable.
How did you get trapped in such a thing?
She goes, I was. I came with out of Sionis. Sorry, I came out of Sionis. They were an exploration to map this place, and one of the tribes talked about people going missing and a strange sound, animals being aggressive. I encouraged us to check it out, see how dangerous and We saw a group being taken in. Myself and a friend. We both went in, hiding our presence the best we could. And there we saw what they do. Just kind of stares off in the distance. And my friend wasn't as accustomed to horrors as I am, and she let out a scream. That's the last sound she'll ever make.
My condolences.
Thank you. They came upon her quickly, and I ran. She was gone in seconds. They chased me, and I was caught, weakened by one of their stupid drones. Well, they had me there for hours before you came. So I thank you. I do not want what they do. She kind of looks. It seems like they use people as incubators. They keep people alive while their eggs mature. We witnessed a hatching as they were eaten alive.
Did you happen to get a glimpse of what might be controlling them, their queen or what have you?
From what I can tell, it is the song of the queen. I was able to begin to understand them. They call themselves the Tusculi. The queen rules over all. Her will is absolute. And the others obey her unquestionably. She's vicious. And they seek to expand, and they do have wills of their own. Well, not the drones, I think, but the others. They make independent decisions. But they seem to always know what is happening. The song carries all the information they need.
Do you think there's a way to drown out this song in their ears, maybe input another?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't. There might be, if we would have time, possibly. I'm not sure what the answer would be to that. It's... I had a friend who could shield their mind entirely, as if it was a blank slate. Something like that, maybe. But other than that, it's there. It gives you quite the headache after a while. But it eventually comes for you.
I do have a potion of psychic resistance, but I don't really think it would prevent anything like that. Well, maybe we could research more in the library and come into a conclusion of what we want our plan of attack to be.
Yes, I think first and foremost, we need to get back to the village, make sure they haven't gotten too far in. They haven't gotten to our people yet.
Sweet. We had received reports that they raid villages. They're quite a force. They're a clan. If I ever saw one. Just not quite. I guess. But I would love to be able to help in any way. I'll decide if I will go with you, though. But for now, I'll come.
So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna make our way back to the village. Keeping an eye out for any bugs that might be moving towards us.
For real, though.
All right. In that case, give me a perception check. Both of you.
Okay. 26.
Right. We'll do it. As you move together, you are able to see that there does appear to be a drone that is staying about 100 feet back that is following you.
We have one about 100 feet back. I'll say that telepathically to Azariah and the giantess and Cat.
We must dispatch of it quickly. They can't know where we reside.
I agree.
I could just try to nuke it. Either with Crimson Circle or Scarlet Circle, or maybe even the Heartseeker.
I think whatever you can do, it would be best if you can do it quickly.
Right. I don't want to. Yeah, I definitely don't want to cause too much of a scene, and I don't want to like much. And this actually.
You're breaking up.
So I only have really one option for damage that far away, or really anything that far away. If we get a little closer, I've got a few more options, but I really only have one thing I can do to hit it.
I'm sorry, my mic wasn't turned on. Does it seem like one of the drones or like the warriors we were fighting?
Drone.
Drone. Okay. Oh, so it's probably even less health. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me do some. Let's quiet. Well, I guess I can do either or. So yeah, I'll just I can do this is one of the components as I drip a little bit of my blood on a piece of parchment. I draw a circle into it, and as soon as I complete the circle, the spell in crimson circle immediately and instantaneously erupts from the ground, encapsulating this drone in crimson light, and erupts, and the onset damage. So first, the Constitution save, and then the starting damage is going to be 24 again is the base damage.
Oh yeah, this thing's gonna crumple. It's not that strong.
Cool. Sometimes you just gotta.
Yes, very good. Very well done.
They will know it's dead. We should move quickly.
Yes. Hegel, children, let's pick up the pace, perhaps.
Okay.
Older ones, perhaps give a piggyback ride, perhaps to the little ones. Huh?
And they nod, and you do a good amount of time, such that you're able to arrive within mid-evening, having pushed through, wanting to get as much distance as you can. Essentially, everyone having a level of exhaustion as you break through the night, the pure dark that even your dark sight cannot pierce. Until,
My dark vision can't pierce?
well, you have the Rollock, right? Or
Essentially.
yeah, if you have like your true stuff, then you're good.
Yeah. I can see normally in darkness both magical and non-magical within
Yeah.
120
Yes.
feet.
Yeah, you're good. But so you're able, Layla, you are the main guide as you all pierce through the barriers and find Nebuheim. As you come in finally here, people are moving. The guards are, at least. Most everyone else is asleep. You can see that the weapons and some of the armor seem to have various creature bits that they have collected over the course of time as you've been gone. Some you recognize as extra plane Layla. You can see some of the traps and defenses you left seem to be in good use. More perimeter alarms and markings and lanterns have been put out. And as you come into the center, it seems they had already understood you were on your way. And there was a small welcoming thing out as one of the head guards immediately comes and is joyous. Welcome. It's good to have you back, my Thane.
Hello. It is good to be back. We have a few new guests / residents. This is Hegel. She just needs a little piece of land. Well, little for her, I guess. A piece of land for her to put her house. And these are the children, the village. They will be staying here now. And then we had a sneaky little guy with us, but I guess he's being shy, so he will join us when he so feels like it. But we yes, we need to rest for the night because there are some gold bugs that are not very far away. Far enough that we can take a night, but probably not so far that we can take two. So, in the morning, we'll need to gather as many warriors as we can spare. For the time being, though, I need to sit down. My feet hurt. Azariah, do you have anything to add?
I'm not too sure. Never heard of the Tuxkuli before, but if there's anything in my books about them, or maybe creatures like them, maybe we can find something that adversely affects their senses or another in our gardens or in the surrounding field. So I'll be spending some of my time there researching with some of the others. But I guess first, I guess I'll quickly show Higgle around, because she's never been here. And wow, and how different has it been in the two and a half months since we've been here? I guess.
Yeah, so looking, it is, you definitely see the things of defenses. There are markings on some of the buildings. You can see, it seems like some creatures have gotten in closer
Mhm.
than you would potentially like. They but other than that, there's you can see the racks up. It looks like there's game hunting, both regular beasts and maybe other types of creatures. But overall, there's more buildings. It seems like more people built more homes, whereas like everyone was staying in the main lodge as you left,
Right.
and now that is expanded. Little signs of like some gardens outside some of them, as though people are really trying to make their home. And you can see towards the outskirts, there's places that have been cleared for farming.
Okay. That's good. Can someone's doing their idle farmer game while we're away, so that's good. I guess I'll show her around. Like I'll show her the library. I'll show her like the window to the the fungi down there, and where maybe our friend is growing. Do we see anything growing? We'll try to like go do these rounds real quickly for her, like in anticipation of hopefully getting some research done. But yeah, I definitely do want to take the time to like make her feel welcomed.
Very good. You do. People are like, whoa. As she smiles and sets her wrapped up house down for a moment, seeing everything. And like I said, it is expanded quite a bit. And I think in the night, despite everyone's efforts to keep it quiet, people are waking up. And you do see the young girl who you've left with the hearth come out as she smiles. Sees, do we have new blood for the clan?
Yes, a whole bunch of little ones. A very big one. A sneaky little guy. And possibly a cat person.
Goes, oh, well, to see. So the children we will have to educate. Is she goes, I am not necessarily in the clan. I'm not in the clan. I'm just staying here. Okay. And
I
then
said possibly.
Ella goes,
You're more than welcome
I
to
will
stay.
be part of this clan, though. And she smiles. Goes, you keeper of the hearth, as she goes, of course. In that case, with the warmest of hearts, we welcome you to our fire. And you see a slight orange glow come from her chest and surround Halag. She smiles, and she kind of takes a start as though she hasn't been able to quite see everything.
Hmm.
And goes, amazing. Your father never even spoke of magics like this. This is beyond what he knew.
This is something I learned when I met all of these people before me. I've learned a lot in my couple of years. It's coming up to 4 now, and they're brought a very special community. I think can be replicated if those decide to really hone in into what it means to be one with their surroundings.
Seems very happy. And it's very interesting. What else?
Ooh, man, what else is there? Yeah, but I mean that was a good scene. I definitely I feel the anxiety, I guess, of protecting these people. Right? It's we left them and come back, and now they have like another thing on their doorstep. So I'll take the rest of my night, I guess, and just in the library as long as I can until I do need to eventually rest. But I will try to see if there's any books on these creatures or any creatures like it, and their patterns, their behaviors, things they don't like, things like that. That we can have any advantages when we go out tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you do think you have time. Like when I said this is expanding, like it might be a few months. So depending on how far you want to spend your time here.
Oh yeah. I don't want to, like I said, I didn't want to, just go show her the place and then, go to the library and look for and research, right? Do the researching part and hopefully find something that I could use to help us tomorrow.
All right. Very good. And then, all right, just I'll let you do investigation check, looking at the skins and tomes you brought.
Can I help? Because I don't really have anything to do tonight. So I'll just help him.
You can read. I'll teach you to read.
I know how to read. I just...
I couldn't be sure. For a while, our whole party couldn't read.
I mean, I never said that I couldn't, so...
I know. I'm just kidding. Where did my D4 just disappeared? Into the abyss. Hold on. While I grab another. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Wow. It's 27.
Okay. What were you saying that you would be doing, Layla?
I'm helping him.
Okay.
So. Advantage on his check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. For a minute, I thought you were giving me guidance, but I'll take that. Okay, yeah. The 27 was the best.
Nice. All right. In that case, spending the time here, looking through the library and related text, it's you don't find my name, but you do find descriptions of similar habits, specifically when you search by the terms of the idea of these wasp folk. And let me pull up my thing here. Here we go. And sorry, when Word Enver gives me an ad instead of my notes. Okay. So world. Okay. There it is. Okay. So from what you were able to understand is that this actually comes more from the east. All the writings of them from a region known as Baldor.
Baldor.
And so this is east of the Udderspire Mountains, which are the ones closest to you, but still west of the Sunder Peak. Separated. And that they generally prefer to be closer to the water than and the sea than this. And the tales you told are actually more of when people were landing off the coast of the region, of hives attempting to take over ships and having these ships go to sea. And with the research, it seems like their expansion always seems to want to be more southern for warmth.
Interesting. So there might be a reason that they are pushed this way, like something might have even taken over the lands.
And the tales of those who've been in the lands, there's mostly of it talks of making arrangements with spirits of fire to keep a region warm, specifically the Forest of Valdor, so that they wouldn't expand.
Oh, okay.
And then people would just avoid the wood as much as possible, as far as them being dealt with. And that's kind of the information more. But yeah, so as cold as it is, it's a little odd.
Right, because this isn't their preferred climate. They're not even by their preferred geography, right? They're not even by water. Something obviously has, one, caused them to move out here, and two, that they're typically not eradicated. They're kind of more so controlled.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could try to play Exterminator, or we could do, maybe Layla, you could take over the song, or maybe somehow we can convince the people to move somewhere else.
Yeah. Other than that, there's enough writings that would convince you that they speak. They know languages. They have culture.
Okay. Right.
But they also are, from what you can tell from Ketrin, they are definitively these people reproduce by killing others and implanting them. Like that part is part of who they are by biology.
Sick. Okay. Well, interesting. So the queen doesn't even birth anybody. She implants whatever seed or parasite or whatever the hell that changes them.
Talking to Katrin, she gets it up that she was the one that she's the only one that was putting the eggs in.
Got you. So they put their eggs inside the like kind of like a parasitic wasp type deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you. Okay, cool. Oh well, shit. Okay, what do you think about this? As I talk to Layla, I'm spewing all these things, and like just spilling my mind after reading all these facts, and spilling over notes.
It sounds like it's possible for us to convince them, but it also sounds like it wouldn't be easy to convince them. I don't know.
Well,
But it also sounds like they didn't necessarily choose to come this way. Sounds like they are being forced this way for one reason or another. I do not know.
Well, I think that there might be a little merit in going at this in a more diplomatic approach, but we should, of course, be ready to survive and fight by the skins of our teeth and destroying them if we need to. But if we could talk to them and figure out why they're here in the first place, that could hopefully save us both a lot of lives.
Yes, I don't know. This is.
Is it this Ryan, to you, I guess, or to your character, is this something that you like feel more comfortable, I guess, deciding which avenue we take with more people to like give their opinion, or
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, we do have at least 2 other people in our group, supposedly.
no, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, but they aren't here for one way or another, and I would agree that I don't want to go there without them, but I think we can at least get some form of like what would hey guys, this is what we were thinking.
I mean, I guess I'm leaning towards going out there and clearing them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
and that's the perfect thing to decide, because honestly, the flow of game we have to prepare.
Right.
Yes.
So and as a GM, I can say, yeah, I asked those who showed up to make a decision about our next course of action, so we could have a good game.
Yeah.
That's a very fair, right?
Yeah. So.
And so
just
I don't.
And to be clear, those who also didn't have internet problems.
Right. Yeah.
That's just it. So
I got lucky.
Everyone's not here for very good reasons. In other words, GM's not trying to say like that.
Right.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. It was It was going to be you, Layla, just you. If my internet didn't
everyone is missing for the right reasons. My gosh. So
yeah. if it was just
that just sounded really heartless, and I was like, "Well, that was."
Yeah. No. I think our best course of action is to go out there and beat them up, but
So while I do want to be like empathetic and be like, oh, people, beings,
Yeah.
culture, and like things like that, I'm also like,
There's a lot that it's like, yeah, I ideally let's keep building up our allies and stuff, but I'm not sure if they're sustainable allies based on
right,
how they feed and reproduce and everything.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you did like control them, right? Are you
Yeah.
now subjugated to be a queen like they were? You know what I mean? Because then
Yeah.
because workers and a hive will turn on their queen if they're not producing or they feel like the colony is not growing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I don't think Layla is capable of injecting eggs into people.
hey,
I
don't
mean,
knock it till you try it.
I don't know if that's just on a different page on my character sheet or something that I just didn't see, or or what.
Hey man,
But
you create the lore. This is your story.
so yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea of possibly doing something to try to turn them against the queen. Just to
so
maybe thin out the numbers some.
so you know what I can do? I have this spell called Incite Riot. And what it does is that basically anyone that I can see within a 30-foot radius of me basically goes ape shit if they're charmed by me and starts attacking everyone and punching them in the face. If I somehow infiltrated this hive and did that around the queen with a whole bunch of people, I could probably cause some chaos. And it also would be hilarious. But I just don't know how we get down there.
Yeah.
Like, should we go about it? Like, we could try to like, ooh, we want to help you. Ooh, all hail the queen. Ooh, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, like there's ways that we could
I don't
try
think
to
that's
implement.
gonna work too well though. We have already attacked them.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they didn't. I guess we did leave one alive, or more. Yeah, or
We left 5 of them alive. They were
Well, I don't.
blind for a time.
Yeah, but then I killed. I think I killed a few at least with the circle of Scarlet. But
Either way, there's
yeah,
we didn't
there's
kill all
evidence.
of them.
Right.
Is the point here?
Yeah, so they know what we look like. They maybe got our smells. Okay. All right, then I think we work on your singing skills tonight. You got a big show tomorrow, which you're gonna fail, and that's fine, because then we're just gonna kill some things, and that's what you and I decided.
Yeah. Sure, let's go with that.
So who are some volunteers that are going to come with us tomorrow night?
So yeah, we're gonna gather up the town quote unquote guard.
Okay. There wasn't like you don't want to try to get Helga in there, or
I think Helga is a very strong ally, but I also feel like just the natural character of her is going to be that of she's in charge of all of the kids. I think that is the most fitting role for her, as the protector of the children.
Mm-hmm.
And she would, I think, stay back.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Because she is also pregnant. I don't. It's not. I don't.
Wouldn't be the first pregnant lady I've seen fight.
Yeah, but let's. And I'm sure she would be very offended if I said this. That maybe pregnant people shouldn't be on the front lines battling. She is definitely probably more in the exception to that rule. But you know, if there's not a pressing need for the pregnant lady to go out there trying to fight, let's just let her stay back.
No, I get that. If you're watching this and you are pregnant, you can fight someone if you want to. I totally
Yeah.
support that decision.
Character,
Yeah.
let's just, whatever. Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding. Crap.
yeah. If you're like, oh, no. Legal text.
It's so funny. But I'm totally down with that. I think then we get, people prepared. I don't, there wasn't like, I don't think we have the time nor the necessary resources to, oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So, Matt, I'm officially done with my alchemy book, so I'm proficient in alchemy, right?
Okay.
So I'm here. I don't know what we have as ingredients, but with the ingredients we have here and the resources that I have here, do I think I can concoct something to give us to make the buzzing not so bad? I could, if it's something that I have to maybe even dilute the psychic resistant potion that I have to make some type of elixir that temporarily, drowns out any effects, or whatever. So I could, like I said,
I would say you could probably make something. I would probably grant you advantage on rolls should you be under the effects of it.
Okay. So this would save, at least some maybe concentration for some people or stuff. So do you want me to like roll like intelligence check to create this thing or?
Yeah, with your alchemist set. Yeah.
Cool. All right, baby, big money.
Come on, no Amy's, big money, no Amy's,
26.
Yeah, no Amy's.
Very good. Then I would say you're able to make one per party member. That would give them a type of resistance to the song.
Okay. Ballad resistant potion. Got it. Queen song. Resistance potion. Against song-based. So advantage against song-based attacks or afflictions. Sounds right.
Yeah. Okay. You can call it resistance to the golden song.
Okay. Resistance to the golden song.
Yeah. And if you tell me that, I'll know precisely what this does.
Okay.
That's basically so that the GM goes, oh yeah.
Bet. I got it.
In a week I go, song-based things. What? Oh, the golden song. Know what that is.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I did that. I did my part. I did my
Way
part.
to go.
Starship Troopers. I'm doing my part.
I didn't do shit.
So did you is this a spot that we want to reconvene in the future? Like, how do you feel, Ryan?
Yeah, I think this is definitely a big fight kind of thing. So,
yeah. Well,
you
yeah, obviously we're towards the end. My thought is this: is that I'll put in the Discord. Is there any things that would matter for the battle that your character would be doing? And then we'll probably like start on the getting on the way there,
Right.
just so we know what we're big on what we to know what we're doing in the next session because it helps with all that stuff. Approaching. So it sounds like the idea is to kind of go on full force and do an attack.
yes, sir.
All right. So very good. With the idea being So I understand, like, the clans, the whole clan's basically going, these are a little, like, we know even if they're our allies, they're going to be killing people we think are innocent.
Yeah,
And
it's
we think this is a better, just let's cut our losses and take care of these people.
yep, pretty much.
Very cool. All right. Well, in that case, we will go ahead and end for tonight, and then we'll come back with the crew next week.
All right. That was fun.